So are you, don't tell me, are you the patch doctor?
Well, I'm definitely a doctor. I'm a doctor of pharmacy. My name is Dr. Stephanie Nielsen, and I'm with PatchMD. And PatchMD is an exciting new product for Canada.
Tell me about it.
PatchMD has transdermal patches, topical patches that deliver vitamin and minerals to all of our clients. And you know what's so great is instead of taking a vitamin, you can just put your patch on. It's so easy. They come in strips of 6. You gently peel it off and put it any place that doesn't have hair.
That's it?
That's it.
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
Doesn't matter.
You can put your shoulder, your back, your waist, your hip. You don't want to put it someplace that rubs because you don't want it to rub off, but they're gentle, they stay on. They'll stay on for 12 to 16 hours, and then you gently pull off with no skin irritation.
So you only wear them for about 16 hours, is that it? Or
You
the
can
whole
wear
day?
them half day, a whole day. It's really up to you. It depends on the type of patch you have. We have a wide variety of patches, as you can see.
Yeah.
Everything from some of our best sellers, like a multivitamin and B12 Energy, who doesn't need more B12, to Sleep Starter. We know a lot of people are really struggling to sleep. So, of course, they will wear these during the day, and this is a great one to put on night. We have special things for our nighttime patch relief.
Okay, let's talk about one of your top sellers, the MultiVitamin Plus. What makes that so different than the other vitamin pills in terms of ingredients and or maybe other patches that work transdermal as well?
Well, let's talk about pills. Pills are full of fillers and excipients, and they're pressed and they're hard, and sometimes they dissolve and sometimes they don't. In fact, how much are you actually getting in? Nobody really knows. The studies that have been done show sometimes as little as 1 or 2%, maybe maximum 5 or 10%. But with a PatchMD patch, you're going to get absorption through the largest organ in your body, which is your skin. And you can see on our patches that we have multiple ingredients that your body is going to be able to actually use. It's not how much you put into your gut, it's how much you get into your system.
The bioavailability.
The bioavailability is much higher, and therefore you get more benefit. So people can actually see and feel a difference. The other thing is, I'm a pharmacist by training. People have problems with pill fatigue. See, I was a sick person. I had cancer by the time I was 21. I took 143 pills a day. Now, most people wouldn't be that compliant. I was for 2 years. I took more pills than I did food. Why? To actually get well. PatchMD was developed for people who got sick and tired of being sick and tired, or maybe you have drug interactions with your medicines or your pills, or maybe you just get sick and tired of taking those pills, or maybe you have gut problems. Do you know that in Canada, 20 million people have some type of gut issue, and it costs the Canadian government over $18 billion. What if we could have a patch a day and start getting back to real health?
So let me ask you, your name again is?
Dr. Stephanie Nielsen.
So, doctor, you take that Vitamin Plus topical patch, right?
Right.
And you just looked at the ingredients and compared it to a supplement pill. Would it be any better, or is it just good because of the bioavailability?
Well,
something more unique about the ingredients to an actual pill?
Well, if you look at our anti-aging patch, the quality of the products and the amount of the products in this would cost you hundreds of dollars, and yet it is a fraction of the price with a patch. In fact, most of our patches run around $1 a day or less, so that you can get more nutrients in and really be careful with your budget.
So you've really packed in a lot on the patch in terms of costly ingredients.
We've packed in the highest quality ingredients, natural ingredients, and still to meet your budget. It really is about more bang for your buck and delivering on quality and efficacy for our clients.
I get it. It's cheaper because it's cheaper, as you mentioned, compared to a supplement of similar ingredients. And again, more importantly, the bioavailability. I mean,
convenience, ease, less weight, fewer problems with drug interactions, fewer problems with pill fatigue, more compliance. The list goes on and on.
Now, you're the formulator, doctor?
I am one of the formulators.
So you're taking like 143 pills a day for so many years and you got well. Did that make you well, or did something else?
Well, a good diet, a clean environment, good sleep, and real nutrition.
So why decide to go this way? What sparked in your mind that, hey, let's do a patch?
Well, the skin is the largest organ in the body, and if you could apply and touch the largest organ in the body and get an immediate delivery. Here's one of the neat things. With B12 or with bees, you can see, feel, and even sometimes taste a difference. People will notice within a few minutes that their mouth feels like it's watering, or that it feels like they've been sucking on lemons. How do we know that the patch is effective? One, we know with bees we have a discoloration of urine, right? Bright yellow. So after a few hours having this patch on, boom, you'll see that in your elimination and you can taste it. That's how we know that it's delivering into your system. How do you know that your other B vitamins are?
Exactly.
It may take a day or so. This you can see much quicker.
So you can just, you've got different products. Let's go over the different types
Peel
of
and
products.
stick.
So you have different types here. Tell me a little bit about some of the other ones. And now, it doesn't matter, for example, you have Iron Plus, anti-aging, endurance. Does it really matter, depending on what you're using, where you put it on your body?
It doesn't. It doesn't, because once something touches the skin, it'll go to all of the body.
Okay.
Anybody ever had fish burps?
Yeah.
A lot of people, they either have fish liquid that they take and they have to worry about have it be rancid. We don't have to worry about that. There's also a good balance between omega-3s and omega-6s. There are healthy omega-6s. Borage oil, evening primrose oil. Those help with fertility, they help with mood, they help with overall women's cycles. So we've got some specialty products, anti-aging. More and more energy is an issue for us. Why are the lines at Tim Hortons out the door? The reason is because we lack energy. People get up and go, oh, I need my cup of joe. Well, if you've got healthy coffee, and we can point you towards some healthy coffee, that would be okay. But most coffee, But what about slapping on a patch and not even feeling the need like you have to stop by? That helps your budget, and it helps your overall body and your health.
So say, for example, Endurance Max, probably good for athletes or people on the go. Say I needed it, I'm doing a run, whatever. How quick does it work as a patch as compared to maybe a pill?
Well, a pill or a capsule is going to dissolve within maybe 20 minutes. A pill can take up to a couple hours. With a patch, you're getting instant delivery, and you can see or feel a difference within a few minutes up to an hour. You will notice on that rung a sustainable difference, and throughout the day you won't have that late afternoon slump, and in the evening you'll feel as fresh as you did when you woke up.
Well, that is instant, like you don't have to wait. And again, you're also absorbing it better.
Of course, it varies from person to person, but I'll tell you, with continued use, you get more and more efficacy with them, and we're very proud to stand behind the efficacy.
Tell me about some other unique things here. And why did you decide to pick, how many you got here, by the way?
I think we've got 21.
So out of the 21, how come, doctor, you decided to pick these particular 21 options as opposed to other types? Like, I don't see vitamin E, I don't see other things. Why these?
Well, if you notice, a lot of them say plus, anti-aging plus. So we might have a vitamin E in it, but we tried to choose healthy combinations that fit a unique market. So what about for kids? How many kids can't swallow? What about a kids multi and their omega-3s all in a single patch? What about, we call this last call or hangover protection. Actually, it is a great overall body detox. Why do people feel badly after they've had a night of indulging? Because their body needs to be detoxed. What if you could put this on if you had a big splurge meal or maybe a little too much to drink, and you woke up the next morning not with that dry, tacky mouth, not feeling sluggish, not feeling like, oh, I never want to do that again. What if your body could start healing from the very night that you started indulging?
Okay, let's go to this, because a lot of people have challenges and I'd like to drink, healthy drinks. Let's get real here, okay? People drink. When do you take the patch? Did you take it before you're gonna go out with the girls or the guys? Or
well, we recommend that you.
Event?
Yeah, we recommend that you take it before an hour, maybe before you go out. But I can tell you from a lot of anecdotal experiences, sometimes people forget, and when they come back and they have already imbibed, they slap a patch on, and they still get the same efficacy. So
How soon?
well, usually they go to sleep and the next morning they say, thank goodness I put my patch on.
Let's look at a very realistic, very sensitive topic, doctor. Person's been drinking, you don't want to drink and drive. Any research shows that, okay, they take the patch, wait so many minutes, and they're like good to go. Is that a reality?
Well, I think you have to be real careful of that, but anecdotal evidence has shown us that if you put a patch on before you go, that you are less likely to have a problem and more likely to be able to enjoy your evening out and be able to maintain within your legal limits and do the right thing. So we always want to make sure people do the right thing.
Yeah, so the right thing to do, doctor, actually put the patch on before you go for a drink.
Stay within your limit and give yourself time and know when you've done too much.
Great, okay. So now this lady is obviously with ShopPal.
Yep, and ShopPal is the exclusive distributor for the PatchMD products in Canada, and we're really proud to be partnered with them because they are so big on giving back to charity. And so the vice president of ShopPal is Haley Young.
Hi.
So we're thrilled to be with her today.
Haley, so what's your experience with this line?
Well, I love the patches personally, specifically the multivitamin patch. Reason being is I actually have an intolerance to zinc where any woman's multivitamin has too high amounts of zinc in it, and it actually makes my stomach really sick to the point where I can't even take them. So I ended up trying to get kids vitamins, taking them at separate times during the day, and you never remember, and I was never getting the proper vitamins. And so finally when I got the patch, because I wasn't ingesting it and I was putting it on my skin, it doesn't upset my stomach. So I can take this patch no problem. I can still get the zinc my body needs without it having to pass through my stomach.
So what did you notice when taking some other, multivitamin, whatever, like most people do, and they feel a little bit better, okay? And how's that compared to now you're taking the patch, and according to the doctor, it works like in minutes? Did you really feel the vitamins and minerals working?
Definitely, especially like she said with the B12 one. This one is my go-to on a low energy day. I love this one. Iron as well. I've struggled with low iron my whole life. And I actually used to have to take liquid iron, which tastes horrible because if you take the pills, then there's all those other problems you get with those. And I found that my iron levels never quite got where they needed to be. They always said I was borderline anemic, no matter how many iron supplements